What's going on, my good people? It's your man Quincy Whetstone, aka Q Stone. I am a music producer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a music artist, I am an audio engineer, I am a musician, and I am here to do my own series of Logic tutorials. And you say, why? If you want to know why? Because people always ask me what I use. People ask me, can you help me use what you use? Can you come by and show me some stuff? And then too, I just wanted to do my own Logic Pro tutorials because I do have a degree in education as well. I'm not in a classroom, and this is a way I can use what I've learned. And don't have to waste my money on my degree. I can actually use some things, right? So anyway, so I wanted to just do some basic tutorials. Now there are other tutorials on the web, so if you want to, you can go check those out as well. But I'm doing mine because I want to do the way I want to do it. And like say, every student is not for every teacher, and every teacher is not for every student. So if you like my approach, and I'm gonna try to keep it simple as I can and things like that, hey, check me out. I'm gonna have more videos as we go along. So really, I've been using Logic for like 10 plus years. I really like it. I do all my beats on there. It's easy to use. It has a great user interface and has some other cool features, and it has some cool sounds if you like the sounds on there too. So it's cool, man. I really like Logic Pro, man. So okay, so I'm gonna just this video just kind of going over the interface. If you're not familiar with Logic, this is something you can look at. If you already have it, this is something you can follow along. But so right now, I just kind of want to just go over the interface, man. So if you already have it, I'm assuming that you already have it installed. So if you don't know how to install it, just install it like you do any other software on your computer. Just follow the instructions. All right. Just follow the instructions. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, so go ahead and go. Bang. Okay, so first, just like any other software, you want to open it up. I'm assuming you know how to do that, but if you don't, just look and you find the Logic icon, which is this. I think that's like a platinum plaque or something. But you're going to click on it and open it up. All right, open it up. And what we want to do today, we just want to open up a project from a template. So we're going to click here, create a new project from a template. Bam, hit OK. We open it. Now you got all these options. It might start you off here, but what you want to do, you want to click off new project. And then you want to go to empty project. You have other options which already give you some tracks already laid out. We want a clean slate. We don't want anything already preset, anything like this. And down here, you got some options. You can choose your time signature, your key. You can preset your tempo. You can choose your sample rate or whatever you want to do. I'm going with a sample rate of 48K. This is what I always use. You can go to 41 if you want. You go to 88.2. You go to 96. Whatever you want to do, you can change your time signature to 4/4, 3/4, 6/8, whatever you want to do. You can do it right here before you even start your track. You can select your tempo if you already know what that is. Right here with this slider right here. All right, so we want to go ahead and select empty project. And we want to go down here and we want to hit choose. All right, bang. We good. We open. Okay, so right here, you got your options here. You want to start your first track because when you start it, you have to at least have one track that's created, right? So you can either start it out with like a software instrument, with an audio track, with an external MIDI device, with a guitar or like a bass in your input or whatever you want to do with the drum machine that they have on here. It's your choice. But we're gonna open it up with an audio track right here, and let's go ahead and make sure that none of these are checked down here. So make sure that these are unchecked. You don't really want them checked right now. I don't want to go into detail with that right now, but just go ahead and make sure that None of these are checked. Ascending, low default patch, or open library. All right, so let's hit create. All right, so this is your interface. This is what you're probably going to start with. You know, this is what you're going to see most of the time. This is how it's going to look, unless you have some other windows open that you have the options to open. But we'll go through those later. All right, so here are your sections right here. You have this section here is the inspector section right here, right? This here is your control bar up top. All the way from here to there. It's your control bar. And this right here is your track area. All right. So your track area is pretty much where you're going to see or build your song, where you're going to see your waveforms, you're going to see your MIDI data, and all things like that once you record. And you will see that a little bit later. Your inspector is where over here is where you can pretty much control the parameters of your track. Whether it's your MIDI, you can control your quantization, you can transpose your track, you can loop it, things like that. And as far as your audio, you got your fader down here, you got your input right here, you got your EQ. You can click and get your EQ set. And you can add in, take this back off, you can add in your other like audio effects here. Man, you want to put some compression, dynamics, you want to delay, all types of stuff like that. All your plugins and things like that, you can find them there for each track. So, you got your fader then. Okay, now up here, this is your control bar, which is pretty much what it does. It controls what's going on. You got your play, your stop, your record, rewind, fast forward. You can control what you want. You want your metronome settings, things like that. Now, if you want to edit your control panel, you can just right click it, or you can option click it. No, you can control click it. Or is it option click? Oh, I'm just going to right click it. All right, you can right click it, and then you can customize your control bar right here. So just say right now you just have this right here. So if you right click it there, click that, bang. This is how you can control what you see. You can customize it. You want all this. You want to show this. You want to show your play locator up there. You want to show your sample rate. You want to show the key signature. Whatever you want to show on your control bar, you can by just selecting it. So you have the option of doing that as well. All right. So just say, let me see. I'm going to go to custom here. Just say right now I want to show my sample rate. Right. I'm going to click on sample rate. And you see how I open up? Now you can see my sample rate is at 48 right there. So I'm going to click it again. Now it's gone. So whatever that you want to see in your control bar, you can from this right here. All right? Hit OK. All right. So I just right click that. So I think on some, if you got your thing set, I have my thing, like I have my own quick keys and preset that I'm familiar with. But I think the default is control click, or you can right click it as well. All right. So that's why I said control click. Cool. So now I'm saying all this, but before we move on, make sure that you save it when you start. So we're going to go up here. We're going to hit file. We're going to hit save. And we're going to save as, let me go to Logic Tutorials here. We're going to save this as, just save it as today. Put the word today. Bang. All right, so this is my track today. So cool. Now let's go over some features on the control bar here. Okay, so up here, right? Let's start right here. So you have this eye. This eye is for your inspector. So when it's lit up, it means it's visible. But if you click it, it's gone. So that's like a way you can close and open. So you can have more space to work with certain things. So once you're done with your inspector, hit this I and it's gone. And you can hit I on the keyboard as well, and it's gone. All right, cool. So right here is this box right here is your toolbar. So if you click this, you got a whole other toolbar right here. You got your track zoom, note repeat, spot erase, split playhead, all kind of stuff right here. Zoom, you can put the colors on your track, insert sections, all kind of different little cool stuff right there. So we're gonna click that. You open up that like that. All right. So now right here, this question mark right here is really cool. It's exactly what it is. It's a question. It helps. So if you click that, you see this box right here open. And if you scroll over anything, it's going to show you exactly what it is. You got your play button. It shows you your play button. Start playback from the playhead. You got stop. You know what stop is. It's going to stop the track. You can go over here. Let's see what this is right here. Your editor's button. You know, audio track, audio. You can edit it, whatever you want to edit. You scroll over here. This is your cycle. Which is this is your loop. This is how you loop a section of whatever you got highlighted. Just so much stuff. These are your Apple Loops button. So if you don't know what something is, before you click on it, you just hit this help button, scroll over it, and it can tell you what it does. I think that's really cool. And this is really for beginning people who are not familiar with DAWs and just want to and don't know anything about how it operates. Click on that question and you can leave it on while you work. So as you go over things, you can really get familiar with some of these things on here. Bam, will tell you exactly what that does. So that's really cool and everything. So that's the control bar. Let's see what else you got on this control bar right here. Let's see. Let me take this question mark back off. And let me get some more space here. Let's see. Okay, so you have this right here. Okay, I'm going to scroll over this. This is your mixer button right here. So you click this right here. This is how you can see your mixer. Bam. And also a quick key for mixer is X. So you hit X, bang, opens and close, open with X, close with X. So you can just click here. It's your mixer button. So that's how you can get to your, if you have like multiple tracks, you can see all your tracks right here with the faders, and you can see the waveforms up here up top. So this is really cool. It kind of splits in half right there. So that's really dope. All right. So let's see what else we got. All right. So I scrolled over here. Let me take off that mixer. And I seen this thing that said this is your Apple Loops button. All right. So I'm going to go over that in a minute. So that's pretty much how you can go over your interface. If you everything that you want to learn on your interface, that's kind of where it is. These are all your sections. You got your hit that question mark right there, which is can be a good friend for beginners. And you can just scroll over and just learn what everything does, man. So I think that's really cool.